Music Access. I think most K-pop fans should already know this by now, but today is a really special day here in Korea. It's 11/11, so November 11th, and it's also known as the Long Chocolate Cookie Day. It's the day when we give long cookies shaped like the number 1 to the person we like and profess or confess our feelings to them. If they return the feeling, the couple will celebrate the first day of their new relationship on the 11th day of the 11th month of the year. How sweet is that, right? That's why idol groups get tons and tons of these long cookies from their loving fans on November 11th, and they post pictures of them on their SNS. If we think about it, there are a lot of ways we can profess our love in Korea during the year. There's Valentine's Day, and there's the 14th day anniversaries like Kiss Day, Hug Day, Wine Day, and etc, etc, etc. So, why bother hiding our feelings and pretend not to care? There's a lot of opportunities, but we all know it's not easy. But don't you think it's easier to express our feelings rather than keeping it hidden inside? In any case, I hope you all express what's inside and have a month full of love. The first song you heard today, Wednesday, November 11th, 2015, was House Party by Sam Hunt. What's up, Music Access fam? I hope today is not just Long Cookie Day, also known as Day, but also have a lovely day with lots of new couples. While you guys are falling in love, and going on dates and sharing cookies, I'll be with my lovely members, of course, practicing for our comeback like crazy. But don't feel sorry for me. I have our BIG fans and our MA family. I have so many people to celebrate with that I'm not depressed or sad at all. So, let's all have fun together. And of course, even if I may not have someone to give it to directly, y'all know that I'm sending it to you personally with my heart. So why don't we start the November 11th edition of Music Access with a bright voice. Bing! So for the first hour, we have our daily corners, Me, You, all about music with Season 2 Benji style, and message time in store for you. And in the second hour, of course, we're probably going to end up talking about dating today. Oh well, let's find out how many times Sean and Jane have been asked out today. How many times they've gotten these long cookies on November 11th. And how much they're in love these days. I'll make sure to find out for you guys on our Wednesday corner. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And of course, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, clickety-clackety over to www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, if you have any songs you want to hear today, or a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, send those requests up onto our message board under the subject title, Request. Now, we'll come right back after a song for message time, and we're going to check out the song Confident by Demi Lovato. We just heard the song Confident by Demi Lovato, and it's time to check in with you guys and check out what you guys have to say through message time. And our first message comes from Huyen Pupu from Vietnam saying, "Hey Benji, how have you been? I actually miss you and the MA fam a lot. Have a nice day. XOXO." Thank you. I miss you very much too. Of course, because I love hearing from our listeners. And as well because you put 3 X's, 2 O's, and a D in your message. We had the XD, the XOXO, which spells and I don't know what that means, and I don't know what that is, so we're going to continue on to our next message, which comes from Sapphire from the USA, saying, "Hey Benji, how's it going? I told my roommate that I was listening to you, and she was trying to remember the group that you're in, and she said BIG. Then I asked her what it stood for, and it took her a few seconds, but she got it. LOL, have a great day, Benji." Thank you. I'm her. Oh, actually, quick quiz. What does BIG stand for? 1, 2, 3. That's right. It's Boys in Groove. But originally, before it was BIG, we had a lot of different nominations for different names. For example, there was also Boys in Gravity. There was Bring the Groove. There was Bang Internally Greatness or something. There was like Best. Oh, originally, this is like a joke, but it's not really a joke. It's gonna sound like a joke. BIG, one of the like the names that got thrown out, or the kind of the meanings that got thrown out, was Best Idol Group. And I was like, I really don't think that's a good name for an idol group, And already at the time, you have BAP, which is Best Absolute Perfect. But then, Best Idol Group? I don't know. It sounds like a very generic brand, For example, if you've got, you got the, those of you who may or may not know this, this cereal. This is a cereal which has a toucan as a mascot. It's fruit-flavored, fruit-flavored cereal ring. So it's called Roops. But then, there's like the generic brand, or like the brand that stores kind of sell that's much cheaper, and it's called, fruit flavored circle rings or something like that. And it's one of those, it sounds way too generic, but thank God, at least we're not Best Idol Group and we're Boys in Groove. A little backstory there. And now we're going to check out a song before we dive into Me You, and we're going to check out the song Perfect by One Direction. Me You. Spending time with me and you, and stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, what kind of memories you have, and what you do with them. Our new daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our Music Access fam. Stories about my day, stories about my family, and stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So here's how you can participate for Me You. Just visit www.adidongradio.com/musicaccess and write Me You on your message title. Or download Adidong Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Now let's start today's Me You. And today's first Me You message comes from Abby Saley from the USA, saying, "Hey Benji, how have you been? I can't wait for your comeback." Me neither. I'm super excited. Well, it's been a while since I tuned into Adidong Radio, and I'm here. I started college this fall, and it's been so stressful. I'm always studying, which is good, I guess, because I'm doing really well in my classes. I'm studying to be a nurse, and hopefully I can continue to study and do well, but it gets really hard sometimes, and I have mental breakdowns every now and then. I also feel lonely sometimes because I don't really connect with the people here as much as I did with my friends back home in California. I'm currently in Arizona for school, but I met someone in my biology class that likes K-pop and Korean stuff too. It was so nice to talk with her about stuff like that. I felt so relieved after talking with her because we connected so well. And people like her give me hope that there's other people out here that I can connect with and become friends with. Anyways, I've just been struggling with loneliness and missing home lately, and constant studying is stressing me out, but I shall continue to do my best to make my parents proud and get to my goal. I hope you always do well in everything that you do as well, Benji. I look forward to your comeback. Love you. I know exactly what it feels like, because I went, actually, interestingly enough, I don't know if I can say this, but I went through this period 3 times, because I went through this period, a period of kind of, I felt a little bit alone, and I felt a little bit like I had to adjust a lot, And the first time was when I went to college. I think whenever someone goes to college in a college that's not, in their hometown, or a college where they don't really know a lot of people, it can be very stressful because you have to make new friends, you have to adjust to the new college life. And luckily enough, though, you're still in an area where, people are, they have similar academic goals as you. I feel like, you're all planning to graduate, you're all planning to do something, and you all have a certain kind of dream that you're setting forth with. And of course there's hobbies that you can kind of find that are similar to each other, so I think that's a good point. And then I went through the second time when I first came to Korea, which is totally different from going to college, because granted, different people, different experiences, finding similar hobbies, but at the same time, no one speaks English. It's like a totally different, area, because, English is now a second language for the people here, and their language is a language that I'm learning, or I was in the process of learning. And so then we had another kind of adjustment period. And then, of course, when I became a trainee, that in itself was also another adjustment period, just getting used to the whole trainee system. So, I know what it feels like, Abby, and I know it can get super, super stressful, but I think one of the most important things is to lean on the friends that are available to you. Lean on the friends that you connect with, you have similar hobbies with, and the more you talk and communicate with them, the more I think you'll be able to support each other and strengthen y'all bonds together. So, work on those kind of social aspects as you work on your own academic goals, and I'm sure life will you'll find little patches where life tends to ease up, and then you'll find more freedom to enjoy those moments. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so, thanks for your message, and hopefully you'll send some more to us. Let me know how college life is, because, we're starting up a whole nother year, academically in the States. And now we'll check out a song and come back with another message for our Miyu Corner. And we're going to check out the song that Tony of Italy wants to hear, Magnets by Disclosure featuring Lord. We just heard Magnets by Disclosure featuring Lord. It's Lord. It's been a while since I listened to Lord. Everyone heard Royals. And we'll never be Royals. That song. And then, Tennis Courts. There's actually a great remix of Tennis Courts by, I think, Flume. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, Disclosure and Lord. Alright, so today's second Miyu message is from Andrea Kett from Australia, who says, "Good day, Benji. I have sad news. My beloved horse Rusty passed away on the 1st of November. He got ill on the 31st of October. My sister and I are devastated, as Rusty was a very special horse. He was such a gentle and affectionate boy who used to love a good scratch on his nose. He was our first horse, and he used to be a racehorse, and his racing name was Pay the Devil. He was rescued by animal welfare due to his ex-trainer mistreating him, and he dislikes anyone who smokes, and when we got him, he was such a shy boy, but eventually he began to relax in our big paddock, which was a retirement home for ex-racing horses. He had such a laid-back nature, which meant he got bullied a lot by Ed, one of our other horses. He also had a friend in the form of our blind cat, who sadly passed away 5 years ago. Despite being 16 hands in height, it's a long way sitting up on his back, but he was excellent to ride for a first-timer rider. And he loved racing and often raced us along the fence and in the car, which earned him the nickname of Ferrari because he took off in full speed. R.I.P. Rusty, a.k.a. Pay the Devil. P.S. I'm sad, but I know he'll be happy in heaven, but I miss him a lot." Of course, it's very, very unfortunate when, pets pass, especially when it comes to our, especially I think the bigger the animal is, the more we feel connected to. I'm not saying, we don't feel connected to small animals. Of course we do, but at the same time, when someone, I think it goes in life as well, when you look someone straight in the eye, and you speak with them, it's a very special experience, and especially, I guess, you had a lot of special memories with Rusty, a.k.a. Pay the Devil. So is he Pay the Devil, or is he Pay the Devil like Pay the Devil? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if you'll get that. But yeah, I'm curious about that name, and hopefully, I'm sure he's happy in heaven where he is now, and, as long as we have the memories to remember him with, isn't that, I think, one of the best things that we can, carry on for the rest of our lives? So hopefully you'll have those happy memories to continue on with, and if you meet another horse, you'll have a faster connection, I'm sure. Alright, Skog, thanks for your message, and thank you everyone for sending messages to me. Of course, we will continue on with this corner, continuing through the week. Now, here's how you can participate for this corner, me, you. Just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access and write me, you on your message title, or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write me, you on your title and leave us a message that way. Now we'll come right back after a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji Style. And we're going to check out the song that Nia Boo from the USA requested, Cracks of My Broken Heart by Eric Benet. All about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music with Season 2, it's Benji Style. So, what is today's AA Music Quiz answer? Today's answer is a male duo, and it's a duo made up of 2AM's Changmin and 8's Ihyun. Their hits include 밥맘 잘 먹더라, 밥맘 잘 먹더라, and 남자니까 웃는 거야. And they're known for their powerful vocals. Their team name is not Korean or English, but actually French. Thankfully, I speak a little French, so I'll give you Benji's hint. The first time I encountered this word, I actually thought of omelet, actually, because, omelet has a very similar pronunciation in the front. So when they were quoting at the same time as us, actually, and so when I saw their name, because they put the names of all the artists on the doors in paper, and I was like, I wonder if it has to do with I'm very curious. So this is what the word sounds like in French. It's like but it's and it's not omelet, it's So that's what the French term is. And you guys know the Wonder Girls, right? I'm sure everyone knows the Wonder Girls. And you remember their song, Tell Me. Tell Me. So there's this part in there where it goes like, 어머나 다시 한번 말해봐. So in the front part, they say something very, very similar to the pronunciation of this group. That's the original song version. And if I make it a little bit more French, that's Sorry guys, I'm very not good at French. But anyways, we're looking for the name of this group with Changmin and 8's Ihyun. If you know today's answer, go ahead and write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. We'll check out a song and come back with the second hint for AA Music Quiz. We're going to listen to the song that Andina of the Indonesia wants to hear, Best Friend by Unique. We just heard the song, Best Friend by Unique, and it's back to All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji Style. So today's answer is a male duo. It's a duo made up of 2AM's Changmin and 8's Ihyun, and of course, we gotta give a music hint. So here's a ballad that the group recently released. Music Access! 혼자 우는 건 사랑이 아니야. 사랑이 아냐 말해봐요 나는 대체 뭐야 우습죠 바보 같은 내가 내 자신에게도 미안해. You hear that vocals? Of course those vocals can only belong to 8's Ihyun and 2AM's Changmin. So what's the name of this group? What's the name of this duo? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Remember, you can send it by leaving us a comment via the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app or visiting our website www.arirangradio.com/music access. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. Now, before we move on, we're going to check out a song, and we're going to listen to the song that Ariadna of Mexico wants to hear. And I want to hear as well. for Wow 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 Wows by FX. We just heard the song Four Walls by FX. Don't you think it's really cool how in the chorus they do the whole like hands in the four wow 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 wow? I like FX. Who doesn't like FX? I think everyone likes FX. Do you like FX? We like FX. We should invite them in the studio. I wish they came here. Anyway, so it's time for message time, and our first message for our second session comes from Kelly Island Beltran Hernandez from Mexico saying, Benji, you're so cute and your quiz hints are so cute. How are you so full of eggo? So cute, I fell in love again. Okay, and I say I don't have eggo. I have naturally oozing cute and manliness. Manly cuteness, cute manliness, whatever the case may be. I both accentuate my charms to the women and extend a fist of broness to my brothers. It's a good balance. Y'all should see if you can get on my level, you know what I'm saying? Mylene from the USA saying, I should use Benji's laugh as my ringtone. Ha ha ha. I don't know, but I just love it. And I say, don't do that, because my laugh, sometimes if I'm like, that's funny, versus, I'm sure if you put that as your ringtone, people around you would look at you really, really weird. And I would personally I think it would be weird. I don't know. So, yeah, if you decided to record what I just laughed as and make that as your ringtone, more power to you, but you'll probably get looked at a little funny, because the laugh is very interesting. And we have Paulina Yoko from Mexico saying, Hi Benji, I want to wear contact lenses, but it scares me a lot, and my sister says it's better for me to wait till I go to college or high school to wear them, because they irritate the eyes, and I don't want to do the laser thing because of my latrophobia, of doctors. But should I wear, a fear of doctors rather, should I wear contact lenses now or wait? For me, I started wearing contact lenses in my third year of junior high school, and I continue to wear them. But my personal recommendation is, I'd say before you go to high school, start putting in contact lenses so you can adjust, because it is better for you to start putting in lenses when your body is, starting to fully grow up. So, just my personal opinion. Wait till you get to high school, then show them a perfect transition to like a super stylish, super fashionista. I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, so we're going to continue on with two songs before we come back with more. Starting with a song that Okusama of Japan wants to hear, Lonely by and Flying, followed with Dum Dum by Red Velvet. And it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Shion 4, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So to wrap things up for the first hour, I'll let you hear the song Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor featuring John Legend, and I'll be right back. What's up, I'm Benji of B.I.G. You're listening to Music Access. Welcome to the second hour of the Wednesday edition of M.A. We'll come back soon with Jane and Shion 4, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us and leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to listen to a song and come back with Jane and Shion for MMWV, and we're going to check out the song that Unita of Indonesia wants to hear, Simon Dominic by Simon Dominic. Men and women, women and men.
How are we different?
How are we the same?
Let's find out through Men Are From Mars,
Women Are From Venus.
Yar. Hello, Shannon Jane.
Hello, Benji.
How was your week?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Jane, how was your week?
Good.
Yesterday, you didn't drink too much before coming in here today, right?
No.
Yesterday, on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. On a Tuesday.
Who drinks on a Tuesday?
Oh.
Benji.
Yeah, you don't know this. You don't know about Jane's past yet, do you?
Oh, no, I don't want pass.
Some people. See, this is what happens on Music Access. All right, so you guys know what today is, right?
What day is it?
It's 11/11.
Oh, wait, what is that?
It's 11/11/2011.
No,
what?
I just wanted to see if you had It's so it's 11/11/2015, which is also known as the or
The chocolate stick day.
yeah, the chocolate stick day.
Ah.
Yeah. So where's my chocolate sticks?
Yeah, where's mine? No, the guys are supposed to.
No,
be
it's
girls.
not bi. I almost said. Is it? It's not the right term.
I don't know. Do guys give it to the girls?
Yeah.
Do girls give it? No, girls give it to guys, right?
I have no idea.
No, guys give it to the
Okay,
girls.
wait. So obviously Jane has never received anything because she has no idea how this works. So, Xian, how does this work?
I think you just give it to whoever you like, regardless.
Whether it's a guy or a girl, regardless of gender. Okay. So, I mean, there's also apparently there's like a wine day.
Oh yeah.
There's like a hug day. There's a kiss day.
Rose day.
Why really?
There's a rose day.
So there's so there's a day for everything.
Rose. Yeah.
So this is only in Korea.
Yeah.
This is of course only in Korea.
Every
Wow.
14th.
Every 14th of a
But
month.
this is 11th.
This is the 11th.
Yeah.
So this is the special day. it's the day that's made by
Yeah.
for
a company.
It's made by a company to celebrate their cookies. So interestingly enough, the older people don't usually celebrate this day.
Because it hasn't been around for that long.
It's a new holiday.
Yeah, it's a very new holiday.
Is it a holiday?
It's not even a holiday.
It's not a holiday. It's just a day. It's just a day that people kind of made up.
Yeah.
All right. So older people don't celebrate this. Younger people do. Some younger people do. I
Right.
remember last year actually on this day. It was we went to the shop. So we went to do makeup, right?
Okay.
And then I bought a bunch of boxes just because it was my first Pepero day as like an idol. And I was like, why not just give them to our hair people, our makeup people? We had they do music broadcasts on Wednesdays.
Right.
So one of my members bought a bunch of them to give to people, and he bought they have the huge containers.
Huge packages.
Yeah. And then there was, I don't know if I should say this,
What?
but there was a member of Kara in the shop. This isn't like a secret or anything, but there was a
Okay.
Han Sung-yeon.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was in the shop, and I was just giving them out, and I was being really stupid and giving them out to me. Hey, happy birthday!
You gave it to her?
And then the shop, the 원장님, or the highest person, the person who kind of made it, she's like, yo, you should give one to her. And then I wasn't gonna give one just because
Why not?
I don't know her. It's weird if you don't know someone and you give it out.
Right.
And then she's like, no, just give it. So I gave it to her, and it was really, really awkward.
Was it?
It was super awkward because I don't know who she is. She doesn't know who I am. It's like, hey, happy Pepero Day, 선배님. Yeah, bye. It was really
I don't
awkward.
know, but in a way, it can be really sweet. Now she might actually remember you.
I doubt it. 'Cause I saw her once last year, and I haven't seen her since.
Really?
Yeah.
I've actually had something close to that happen.
Oh, what happened?
I was quite close to this person, which I don't want to mention on air because I don't want him to feel awkward in any way. But we were sending
Some?
messages. No, not at all. He's married. He's totally married. It's just like a friendship.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
things called friendship
Really?
in this world,
What's that?
Benji.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, so I haven't met him for quite some time. And then recently I just ran into him at a cafe, but I was with some other people and he was with a lot of people actually. And it was just really awkward to go up to him just in case he didn't remember who I was.
Oh. So I guess it wasn't a real friendship.
Yeah, it was a friend's friend. that
Oh,
type
I
of
get it.
thing.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that if you work in this business.
Right.
Because you don't see a lot of people sometimes, and then you see someone after 6 months.
Exactly.
And you're like, does she remember who I am?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
hope they
know."
remember, but you don't really know. And
But
it's been a long
ironically,
time.
usually they do remember, but
Do
you
they?
both think the same thing.
Oh.
You're like, so I haven't seen this person in a long time. They probably don't remember who I am. But if you think about it, especially when you're in this entertainment business, a lot of people have a knack for remembering faces but not names.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
So they might be like, oh, hey, dog.
Yeah.
And thankfully in our generation, we have a lot of slang terms for calling people. It's not, oh, you're, what was her name? It's not, it's, oh, hey, it's been a long time. How you been? You start a conversation like that, and you're like,
true.
all right, I'll see you next time. Who's that person again? What's that person's name? That happens. All right, so, of course, we have to find out about how many times Xian and Jane have been asked out through a fun little game, the Up and Down Talk.
Okay, what's an up and down talk?
So I will ask you a question with a number in it, and you will respond whether, if it's more than that, you say up. If it's less than that, then you say down. So, for
Oh,
example,
okay.
I say, you've eaten more than 3 servings of meat all by yourself. 1, 2, 3.
Down. I have to think about this one.
Wow. Okay, so Xian eats a lot. And so, okay, that's not how it works. So we'll start into our more lovey-dovey questions. Number 1, I've been asked out more than 5 times in my life. So if you've been asked out by a guy more than 5 times, shout up. If it was less than 5 times, shout down. And if it was exactly 5 times, don't say anything.
Okay.
All right, ready?
You're doing this too, right?
Yeah,
You have to do it together. We have to all do it together.
Wait, but as a guy though, there's more of a chance of me asking people out.
But you never know. It's the modern times.
So wait,
now. Girls
asking out
ask
means like a
guys out.
confession, or like girl just asks you on a date?
Girl just asks you on a date.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, up.
Up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
it's
all up.
You know, we're all popular people. We're all attractive people. We all have very, attractive personalities. So, how many times has it been, Jane?
Like 7.
7.
7, 8.
7, 8.
Like 7 guys, 7
Yeah.
different guys.
Oh, how about you, Xian?
I have to think about this one.
Stop thinking. See, this is what happens, Jane. I'm sure when you get a little older as well, you start thinking about it just because you have a lot of life experience, and you're just like, oh, I have to think about it because I have an image that I want to make because I do have
No,
to get
it's not
married
about
soon.
the image. I really have to count.
Really? So is it more than 10?
I don't know. Are we talking about like confessions from like one guy as well, but or different guys, regardless of how many
Regardless.
times they ask you out?
Oh no, it's 1 per person, right?
One per person.
Yeah.
1 per person.
Regardless
Yeah,
of how
yeah.
many times they ask you out.
So how many times did one guy ask you out? Now I'm curious.
One guy actually asked me out for 2 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, I think you've mentioned this before.
Have I?
I feel like I've heard this. Wait, is this a story that girls have? Maybe like all girls have this story about this guy. who...
Same story.
Wait, Jane, you've had a guy similar to this though, right? Like he asked you out.
How long did he ask you out for?
Not 2 years. Not even a year.
I mean, oh wow, that's the thing. Oh, so was it? Did you eventually go out with him?
No.
Oh, thank God. All right, so let's go to our second question. I've asked someone out more than 3 times. So, okay, I will rephrase this question to I've asked more than 3 people out on a date.
Okay.
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. I guess. As a guy, it's
Down?
kind of natural. Down.
Yeah.
So I say up, girls say down.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay, then how about this? We'll rephrase the question. I've asked one person out more than 3 times.
But this is like in the beginning of the relationship.
Of course, of course. This isn't like, we're doing something. It's not like that. It's just like,
Yeah.
I've asked someone out more than 3 times. The same person.
Almost like a confession.
Like
I
almost
like
a
you. Can you
confession.
go out with me?
Or like, hey, let's go out and get dinner. Or like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Down.
Okay, girl. Jane, I saw this look in your eyes.
what was
No,
that?
I didn't quite get it. I didn't quite get it, but now I do.
You get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And are you sure it's down?
Yes, it's down.
Don't lie to protect your pride.
It's down.
Are you sure?
But usually guys, regardless of what response they get, they try to get the girl again and again and again.
Not me.
Not you.
I know some guys who are like that. There are some guys that are like that because they believe that, in the same way that a rock becomes sand because it keeps getting turned by the water.
Right.
We believe, or some guys believe, that the more you try to get a girl, the more their heart might change.
Yeah.
But it actually does work.
It kind of does work on girls, actually.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you learned a new tip today from Jane and Shion. Make it work. Guys who are trying to confess to their loved ones, get it going. All right, so who is currently going out with a guy? On 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I just wanted to throw it out to make it fun. So, you guys want to ask me a question? We have time for maybe one question. Any questions for me about love?
When was the last time you made a confession?
To someone?
Yeah.
Last week.
Oh!
I told my mommy I loved her.
Nah, we know the truth.
I think I know who it is.
Don't make stupid rumors
You only
up.
you know as
It's
well.
a joke.
I have my
Guys,
ways.
it's a joke. Don't make this weird. Alright, so we'll check out a song before we move on. Then we're going to check out the song It's Alright by Xiam before we come back.
Woohoo!
We just heard the song It's Alright by Xiam.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's so funny?
No, we were just talking about some funny stuff during the song about, confessing and all that stuff. And it was fun, life stories, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we're here with Xian and Jane for...
Men are from Mars.
Women are from Venus.
Wait, why are you laughing?
Oh, because, yeah, I got it now.
Yeah. Wait, well, you got what now? There's nothing to get.
I got it.
There's nothing to get.
I know something about you, Benji.
Okay, I have no idea how this works, but, anyways. People are totally going to get the wrong idea about this.
Oh, really?
Like
people
what?
are
Totally going to get the wrong idea.
Say what you're thinking and they won't get the wrong idea.
Guys, for those of you who are thinking that she thinks that, like, I confess to someone or that I'm going out with someone or anything involved with love. Guys, I go to sleep at 2 or 3 a.m. and I wake up at 8 in the morning. If I had time to date...
You can date after 8 a.m. or
You mean
before 2
after I work? After I work?
Yeah.
I go to work at 8 a.m. I go to sleep at 3 a.m.
Well, you can...
This is how you prepare for a comeback, guys. We have no time for love.
Time.
Okay, so when you were, you're busy with stuff, how do you date? Any dating tips?
You always make time.
I don't make time. All right, so our next message, we'll check out our first message that came in for MMWV today. Jane,
What's up?
please read with your best English.
Alright, this is from Chongsuin from Korea. Hi Jane 언니, Xian 언니, and Benji oppa. I'm not that great at English, but I have fun listening to this corner. I really enjoy listening to Jane and Xian making fun of Benji oppa, and I learn from you guys and use your methods on the people I know.
Oh.
There's a reason why I asked you to read my message on November the 11th. It's because I remembered what happened last year. There was a guy that I went to elementary school with, and we also went to same after school academy together, and we gave each other these stick cookies at the same time. It was really embarrassing, hee hee. But after going on a date that one day, we acted like we didn't know each other afterwards. That date was really awkward, and we kept focusing on other things. It was weird. He was worried that he would run into someone he knew, and I was worried about my bangs. I must have looked so weird. I kept looking at the window to make sure my bangs didn't look weird. I shudder in embarrassment even when I think about it now. I told my sister what happened when I came home, and she said that guys and girls are supposed to focus on different things. Really? Did you guys do that on your first date too?
Wow, Jane, that was good English. I was so worried about my bangs.
Bangs.
All right, so first dates. Do you guys remember your first date?
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of.
Like your very, very first date?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember my very first date. I must not have been paying much attention.
No, I don't remember specifically, but yeah.
Oh, I just realized why I never went on a first date.
Why?
Because the first girlfriend I had like a long time ago, I never went on a date with.
How does that work?
Yeah.
She's your girlfriend and you never went on a date?
It's because it's Benji. He has his ways.
I was busy with stuff. I had
what?
to do stuff.
So every time you met her with like your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not good, yo.
So not
I was young.
romantic.
I was
Yeah.
young.
How old were you?
I was young.
Like how
Like,
young?
how young?
Like junior high school.
Wait, what's junior high school?
Like middle school.
Oh.
I was young. It
And Jane's like, ew.
was. Ew, what do you mean, ew? All right, okay. Okay, Jane, what about your first date? Jane, your first date. Speak
Me,
in your best English.
in year 11.
No, I'm not asking when it was. I'm asking how it went.
Oh, how it went. It didn't go so well.
How was it?
It was all right, but we were better off as friends
Oh.
Oh.
because we're too
What
comfortable.
happened? What happened on the date?
We went out for dinner, had watched a movie, had dinner, and then we were just talking about all these other. We didn't feel that romantic vibe. So we were like, all right, let's just stay as friends.
Oh. Okay, and Xian, what about you?
I don't remember what exactly that we did on the first date, but it started like sort of like Benji's first date because he was a friend of a friend and we were all with friends in a huge group. So I think the first couple of times that we actually did go on a date, it wasn't just by ourselves, it was with our friends and we were going to the movies, going out to eat. And then afterwards, I guess, we just kind of did drift off. And it was just us. And it was in Sydney, so we'd go to like the Sydney Harbour and things like that.
Oh.
I just totally forgot that you came from Australia. I don't know, I was totally blanking on that part until she said Sydney. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Xian's from Australia.
Where did you think I was from?
I don't know. No, I knew that you were from Australia. Like, I placed the accent where I was like, I just totally didn't even think about it. Like, it wasn't like on my conscious mind. Alright, so then, wait, when it comes to first dates though, do we feel that the guys and girls have to focus on separate things?
Yes.
Really?
I think we do focus on different things. Girls actually get really self-conscious about how they look on the first date.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe guys are thinking about whether they're going to get kissed on the first date or not.
Oh, really?
It's possible.
Do you kiss on your first date though?
Jane, do you kiss on your first date?
No. I have a no kissing on first date rule.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to give myself off that easily.
A kiss is not giving yourself off.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Okay,
Yes, it
Xian,
is.
be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually giving yourself too easily. I think it really depends on the whole atmosphere.
I think it depends on the person, if you feel the vibe or not.
Right.
If the chemistry is there and things kind of roll up to that. Okay, so Jane, if the date's going perfectly, it's so romantic, and he's dropping you off at your he's such a gentleman, and the snowball's rolling down the bottom of the hill, all you need to do is give him a kiss, and you say, sorry, I have a no kissing. I'm not saying like, okay, wait, I just want to clarify, for those of our listeners, I respect those who have rules for themselves.
Right.
You know, I think it's great to have rules for yourselves, especially on dates. You know, I believe in a speed control, in terms of, relationships and physical aspects. You know,
Take things slow.
Take things slow. But for me, I believe a kiss, you know, at least maybe when it's our age. You know, remember when you're junior high, when you're high school, it's a lot different. You know, oh my God, did you hear? Like, Xian kissed someone on her date. Oh my God, look at Xian. It's like that. But, you know, when you get past 20,
that doesn't happen.
it changes a little bit more.
Like, why didn't you?
Yeah, it's like, I have a no kiss on first date rules. But, I mean, like, everything was there. Like, he leaned in and why didn't you kiss? Well, you know.
If you like the guy and he did, like Benji said, lean in and you kind of refuse, he might get the wrong idea. He might actually think you don't like him.
Exactly.
Oh, 진짜? I did not know that.
It's possible.
No, but I'm really straightforward with
So you're like, I like you, but I have a no kissing on first date rule. Oh, you tell them that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different then.
But yeah, because you're giving him an explanation, maybe that kind of works.
I think if you're going to do something like that, give an explanation.
Yeah.
Don't just like suddenly be like, oh yeah, so
right.
nope.
That goes for all relationships, I think. You have to say what you're thinking because no one knows what you're thinking.
You know,
So
exactly.
true.
Actually, Jung-Soo-in from Korea, I want to say this. On a first date, this can happen. You know why? Because you're very obsessed with how you look, because it's your first date. And I'm sure for him as well, he may be worried about running into someone he knows as well. That's the thing, especially when you're a young couple, because you're worried about people finding out and spreading rumors. And that happens when you're old as well.
True.
You know, you're not necessarily as afraid of anything as much. But then it's much more of a, you know, people will start saying things, and you want to make sure for yourself that it's a good relationship before you start telling other people.
So true.
However, you know, when it comes to this first date that was really awkward, I wouldn't take this as a bad sign. A date like this could definitely happen.
Yeah.
You're interested in your looks, he's worried about that. But the more dates you go on, if it continues like this, then you gotta start recalculating, I think.
I think when you go on the next date, you should tell him, I was really worried about my bangs and how you thought I looked on our first date. And he might actually say something back, and it might actually make things even better.
Exactly. Be clear with your feelings. Explain your stuff. And, you know, in terms of our MA family hearing this story, they might have remembered their first date too. So let us know about your first date. We'll read them for you next week. Tell us about your memories, your first love, what you did on your first date, what you wore on your first date. All of these fun episodes, we'll be waiting to hear from you on our message board.
Yay.
Now we'll check out a song before we move on, and we're going to listen to the song I Need You by 방탄소년단. We just heard I Need You by 방탄소년단 BTS, and we're here with Jane and Xian for MMWV. Xian, can you read the next message for us in your best English?
Oh, sure, I'll try. Mylene? Is it? Is that right?
It's right. You know, it's interestingly enough, Mylene actually sent us a message saying, I don't know why people think my name is so hard to pronounce. Some people say like Maylene. I don't know where you
It's the MYL that just throws people off, I think.
Really?
Yeah. You're
I
like
automatically-
Mil, and then, oh no, Mile.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I always just read it as Mylene automatically. 'Cause, you know, Irene from Red Velvet.
Yeah.
It's not like
Dum, dum, dum,
Eileen.
dum, dum, dum.
All right, go ahead and read the message. Go ahead. Let's do it.
All right. Hi, Xian, Jane, and Benji. So I was watching this Korean variety show, LOJ.
Thank
I
you.
think she
What's
meant
LOJ?
LOL.
Oh, you're saying
I think she meant
LOL.
LOL.
Maybe that's a title, shortened title of the Korean variety show.
Oh.
LOJ. I
What's
don't know.
LOJ?
League of Jaguars. I don't know.
All right. So she says, do you guys know the UFC fighter Kim Dong-hyun? I do. Yeah. He has such a manly features and such a good fighter, but he gets easily scared of bugs, insects, and wild animals. What do you guys think of manly guys but scaredy cats on the inside?
It's the program where people go to the jungle.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Law of the...
Cuckoo.
It's called Jungle Air... Hey.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right, so manly guys but scaredy cats on the inside. Does that bother girls though? I'm actually really curious.
Some girls are actually really thrown off by this.
Right?
Yeah. They're like, oh, that wasn't, it wasn't something I expected.
What if he's like a gentleman, super nice and everything, but then he slays like a bug or a spider, and then he gets taken aback. Like he's not usually afraid. He can catch it for you, but he gets surprised because it was like right here and he's like, whoa! Then would that bother you?
I mean, if it was like a surprise, I can sort of understand. But thinking about a guy, say at home, he was like really manly, and all of a sudden a rat comes out, and then he like jumps up on the couch, or like,
He's like, oh my god!
yeah, something feminine. I don't think I like it very
picture
much.
Benji doing that.
You know, interestingly enough though, for me, I actually really hate spiders. I hate spiders. Rats I'm not as afraid of, but I'm afraid in terms of getting like hurt. That's why I don't like, really interacting with some of these, wild creatures. Because, hornets, wasps, they don't scare me. But if I get stung, I can't afford to get stung. I have stuff that I needed to do.
Okay, Benji.
Which is why I stay away from these. Which is why I stay away from these
Has to
creatures.
save the world.
So essentially, but a lot of guys, we understand this as well. I think this is a concept that's understood internationally. We try to hide it, even if we are scared.
Oh, really? You hide it? Huh.
I mean, okay, a girl that kills bugs with her bare hands. Do you fit this
I
category?
do that.
Jane, you kill bugs with your bare hands?
Yeah.
Bare
No,
hands?
I don't.
Not like
With a tissue. With some
No.
tissue.
If
your
if I
bare
have
hands?
to, if I have
Really?
to, then
You
I would
just
just
slam it
smack
down?
it like that.
I can't do that because I hate the feeling of like the crushing feeling. It bothers
like
me.
the goo.
I'm fine.
I use my foot.
Really?
Yeah, I put my foot down. Get
I
it?
usually don't like killing anything. It just, yeah.
Do you eat chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Do you eat beef?
Yeah.
Do you eat sushi?
But that's the thing. I don't go out and kill it myself.
You're so serious.
I'm so serious right now. No, but I feel like when it comes to bugs and stuff, there is like, okay, this is a stereotype to a certain extent.
Okay.
There's no problem with a girl killing and the guy being afraid. But if a guy has a manly image,
Right.
then, and he's a little bit scared of bugs. Okay, first of all, is that okay or not okay?
Well, it depends to what point.
Exactly. If he's like screaming like a girl, that's
I can't take
extreme.
it.
What if he screams like a man? Like a super manly, he's like,
No.
he sees that and he's like, oh, he's like, oh my god! Is that okay then if he screams like a man?
No, but that's like screaming like a man is not a bad thing. It's like a reaction. Everyone has a reaction to something.
Yeah, of course.
But if this guy cannot kill it and gets the girl to kill it for him, you know what I mean? Like, that's disgusting. Can you kill it for me? Then it's kind of, it'll turn me off.
Well,
Going back to the scream, I think if the scream was just like, whoa, that kind of a surprise scream, then I can deal with that. But like, if it's like, even that manly scream that you did, that's weird.
So how about this?
I don't
What if
think
a guy's totally cool about it and like he sees the bug, he's like, whoa, scare me for a second. Is that considered like manly and sexy?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like he's
kind of
like,
cool.
oh whoa, oops. And then he takes it and just like throws it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be like the perfect kind of image?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
And I would actually prefer it if the guy didn't kill it. Just like, like get a cup and then like.
What if
throw
the
it
guy
outside.
loves bugs or animals? Like, oh my god, let's raise it, and then he like puts it in like a jar.
That's on a different level. Like I
That's
don't.
something else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for those of you heard it here first. Manly men are good, and if you're scared of bugs, maybe try to hide it a little bit. Unless your girlfriend can catch them for you, then have her catch them. All right. So it's time for us to wrap our show up today. So y'all receiving any stick cookies today?
Give me one.
so.
Give me one.
I don't have any money. Sorry, I'm broke. Alright, so Sen and Jane and Shannon, we're going to check out the song Hey Everybody by 5 Seconds of Summer, followed with Too Young to Remember by Flory. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We just heard Hey Everybody by 5 Seconds of Summer, followed by Too Young to Remember by Flory. And it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And the answer is not omelet, but it's Yay! Thank you everyone for participating in today's AA Music quiz. I'll be waiting tomorrow with another awesome quiz and Benji hint, so look forward to that. And now we'll check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now. Keep the music flowing. Starting with the song that Yoko of Japan requested, 준비됐나요? By B.I.G. Followed with the song Kirinhe of Thailand wants to hear, Tratanata by Sunny Hill featuring Daybreak. And it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is the song that Shreya of Bangladesh requested, Just a Dream by Nelly. This was Benji of B.I.G. and as always, I'll be back.